It's DeAndre Hunter at Atlanta Hawks. You listen to the three-point conversion.
Coach, this really just seemed like a game to, get your swag back. I guess when you're looking at the full game, what stands out to you about your performance?
It's just, defensively, I thought we were much more aggressive defensively on the ball. Our weak side was connected tonight. I thought our bigs did a good job of getting up and guarding on the pick and rolls and the DHOs tonight. We dominated the boards. And then offensively, I thought that led to just a balanced floor. We didn't settle. I think we had 20 free throws at the half and 29 for the game. So we were aggressive attacking the basketball. The basket. And, those are the things we wanted to do. Those are the things we've been talking about.
Yeah, the unselfishness. I mean, do you really see the guys embracing that tonight and now moving forward into what's going to be a long road stretch?
Yeah, this is the basketball we're capable of playing every night. And this is the basketball that we want to play every night. And when we do the things that we did tonight on both ends of the floor, I thought both units came in and, established the defense right from the start. Washington is a really good team and they can score. And it was a challenge for our defense to guard those guys tonight. I thought we established our defense right from the start. I thought offensively we had better ball movement. We didn't settle. For the quick contested jump shots. We didn't settle for the pull-up. We got to the basket, we got to the rim, and we got to the free throw line. And, those are things that we wanted to do.
Hey, what did you see out of John tonight? 6 assists, a couple key offensive rebounds. It just seemed like he affected the game in a lot of different ways.
John just plays. He finds a way to get involved in the game. We don't run a lot of plays for him other than the pick and roll. And then he has to make reads, whether to roll, pop, or, get into the two-man game. And, he just he just plays, he shows up, he's ready to go and he plays. And, tonight we wanted to involve him in a two-man game where he was, initiating the offense at the elbow. And, he made a good read. I think he had a few assists tonight, but, I just love him. He comes in and with a smile and just plays for 48 minutes and, had a solid game tonight.
What about Bogey? Did it feel to you like he was able to find a good rhythm?
Yeah, I thought he was much more aggressive tonight. I thought he was, getting himself open, playing with pace and being much more aggressive when he touched the ball. I thought he did a good job of helping Trey tonight organize. There were a few opportunities sets where, he called some sets and they did a good job of executing. So, our guards getting organized and execution is what we've been talking about, as opposed to just playing random basketball for most of the game. I thought they did that tonight.
Coach, you highlighted John tonight. First time that he played in a game without having a foul since I think March of last year. It didn't feel like he was any less aggressive tonight. What do you think that difference was?
Some games you just, we want our guys to be aggressive. We talk about challenging the pass and the dribble. And, sometimes guys, they have those nights. We've talked to him about containing and KYP, know your personnel, give a cushion when you switch on some of those guys, because John is playing a position where, sometimes we switch, some nights we don't. And, sometimes he has to switch and guard a guy like a Beal. That's a tough matchup for a forward. And, those guys sometimes get in foul trouble. So those are things that he's learning. He's adjusting to it. But we certainly don't want him in foul trouble as he was in the first couple of games early.
You've mentioned it already, but This morning we obviously talked about not settling. Did you feel like that your guys were getting into their second, third, fourth options tonight? And is that what you want to see moving forward?
I wanted them to get to the paint, touch the paint, get some paint up under your shoes. And I thought tonight, and once you get to the paint, then you have to make a read. If you have your little pull up or your floater, I'm okay with that. Get to the rim. And I thought tonight we did that, so we were able to get to the free throw line 29 times. Aggressively get downhill, try to get to the rim. If the defense collapse, kick it out to the perimeter. And I thought we did that tonight. All of our guys, Cam was doing it. Trey, pretty much always does it. I thought Dre, Bogey, they all were attacking the rim and making decisions once they got to the paint.
I also wanted to ask about Kevin. He was a healthy scratch tonight. Can you just explain your reasoning?
It was just rest. Yeah, just rest. And we'll with the schedule that we have coming up, we're going to have to do that with some of our guys, just because this is, we're playing every other day, and so it was nothing but rest. He should be ready to go next game.
Coach, you talked a lot about, the guys being able to come to play, especially the bench. Gallinari, this is his fourth game, of course, being back. What did you like out of him tonight when he was able to get out to it?
Well, I thought Gallo can shoot the lights out when he gets the ball. And I thought our guards did a good job of, collapsing the defense and finding the perimeter. And he was the beneficiary of some of those plays. And, if you're going to give him open looks, he's going to knock down a high percentage. So again, the guards did a really nice job of when they attack the paint. If the defense collapsed on the ball or the roll, we were kicking it out to the perimeter, and Gallo and Cam were knocking those shots down. So that's the game we want to play. And I thought our guys was looking out to the perimeter tonight.
Switching over to Zoom for a question from Nemanja Stanijic.
Hello, coach. Greetings from Serbia. It's 3 a.m, so glad you won this game. Tell me, how important for your style of play is to have healthy Bogey playing like this, and especially calling the plays, being the playmaker, something he did really, really good in Europe when we watch him here.
Well, when you have Bogey and Trey initiating the offense and running the pick and roll, Bogey can run the pick and roll. He's a very unselfish player. He will make the pass to the open guy, and he also can make the shot. It puts a lot of pressure on the defense. A lot of times the best defender is guarding Trey, so that leaves Bogey and Cam and Dre. We could put those guys in pick and rolls and take advantage of the defender that's defending those guys. Tonight, I thought Bogey was much more aggressive. Tonight, he seemed like he felt pretty good. And when he's playing like that, we want him to find the ball. And I thought tonight he was in search for the ball to make plays.
Next question from Sirat Sohi.
Hey, Coach. You said after the Philly loss that someone essentially needed to step up and be the example. Is there anybody in particular that you saw doing that between the loss and now?
I thought all of them were doing it tonight, and that was the thing that I said to all of them. If we all can be the example of how we want to play, that's what we need, so I thought they did. I thought the defense, everybody was up pressuring. Our weak side was helping. Our bigs was up and connected. Offensively, we were attacking and moving the ball and making good decisions with the basketball. So I thought they all were examples tonight. And when we play that way, we can win some games. And we really can win a lot of games. And I thought tonight they did that. All right.
Trey, I know big focus for y'all tonight was to really establish a defensive presence. Nate really liked it. It was fun to watch. What did you think about your guys on defense?
I think we did a great job on defense. I mean, they're a tough offensive team, and they're hot right now. They're playing really well, and they got a lot of guys who can go score and make plays. So we knew we had to be ready on the defensive end tonight for sure.
And on the offensive side, I mean, 6 guys in double figures, everyone getting a little taste of it. What did you think about your ball movement? Because I know that was another big focus for y'all.
Yeah, I think it's good. I think we just starting to understand where we need to be on offense, and guys are getting into their spots quicker, and guys are just ready to make plays. And I think it's going to take time, and we're getting better, especially guys you see Cam and Dre, like we're starting to get more of a flow, and it's good. We just got to keep it going.
Nate mentioned this morning how he felt that coming into this game that there was too much settling going on offense. Do you feel like that's been the case for you guys so far?
I mean, I don't know if it's too much settling. I think taking a lot of the wrong shots. I think we're taking a lot of 2s and a lot of long 2s instead of getting all the way to the hole and getting layups or taking 3s. You know what I'm saying? So I don't like getting into analytics too much because I think it's BS, a lot of it. But I think it is smart whenever you talk about the highest percentage shots are at the rim or at the 3, and you take long 2s, it's a bad shot, or not necessarily a bad shot, but just unless it's open, it's just one of the toughest shots. And so I think we've been taking a lot of tough 2s, and I think tonight we had one of our most 3s we've taken all season. So I think that was a good thing, and I think that was a big reason why we were able to score like we did.
Hey, Trey, how good was it to see Bogey really find a rhythm tonight? It seemed like he he had rebounds,
Yeah.
assists, and he shot well as well.
Yeah, that's big time for us. We're going to need him to be playing at a high level if we want to go anywhere. So he's a big piece of our team, and he knows that. And he came out and played really well, and it was good for us.
John actually had 6 assists tonight. What did you see from him just as a creator?
That was awesome. I mean, he makes plays. He's getting better. He's learning, just how to make reads. I mean, he's able to catch lobs, and he has a great IQ for the game, but he's definitely grown in the area of like making reads and making the right reads. So he's getting 6 assists is big time for him.
Trey, they call them free throws, but they're rarely ever that easy. You 11-11 overall. I think it was a NBA record 45 of 45 on both sides. What do you think was
It's tough.
what do you think was working so well though, just shooting free throws?
Yeah, we got some calls tonight. It was fun. It was fun. We both teams are playing physical, and the rest called it the way it should have been, and guys were making free throws. So it was a good night, especially making some free throws.
Going back to my question, coming into tonight's game, you guys led in mid-range shot attempts. And
Yeah.
were second to last in
Threes.
3-point attempts. Do you feel like the shot profile for you guys has to improve a little bit moving forward?
There was a question. I'm sorry.
Do you feel like the shot profile for you guys has to improve just a little bit?
Yeah, that's like I said. I think I think it's gonna take time. Like when you're getting guys like Cam and Dre who play a lot of minutes, and we need them to score. It's like we got to find ways to get them some shots, but also understand where we need to take our shots. And I think when we take 3s and we get to the hole, and we get layups or floaters in the paint. Like it's the best thing for us. And so that was a big emphasis for us, especially coming into the game tonight. We wanted to really play fast and get some 3s up.
Trey, as a guard, I know he's always trying to facilitate and get everybody involved. And Collins, he may not necessarily get as many plays as he want to, but how do you make sure like you keep you and Collins' chemistry going throughout the game, make sure that he's just in there?
Yeah, that's the best thing about JC is like you don't gotta really call a play for him, and the ball's gonna find him. He's a magnet to it, and he just plays hard. And I think I think he understands. I hope he understands that. Him just doing what he's doing is the biggest thing for our team. He's one of the biggest keys and the biggest reasons for our success. We don't really have any plays for him, but he knows how to pick and roll and get into the gaps and get into little spots, and he can space the floor. So if a big is trying to help, you can hit him and he'll hit a 3. And it's not even a play for him. So I think it's big that what he does, and what he does doesn't go unnoticed by our team, and we know what he brings to our team. So I think if people really watch this, they would understand that too.
Switching to a Zoom question from Alan Silva.
Hi, Trey. It's Alan Silva from Costa Rica for Peseta Basket. Well, you only made one three-pointer, but you still found ways to score and impact the game. What do you think is the most important aspect that you impact in this team?
I mean, for me, I try to make impacts any type of way, whether it's scoring, but I try to get everybody involved and try to get everybody going. I mean, that's my main priority coming into every game, is making sure we're all feeling good and everybody's able to really find ways to attack and get the ball. So that's my job.
Next question from Cassidy Hubbard.
Hi, Trey. So coming into this game, Nate was talking a lot about, making sure that you guys were connected, obviously on both ends of the court. But as someone who is one of the main organizers of this offense, when do you feel like the team is most connected?
I mean, when we're playing fast, I mean, we're just playing free. I think that's when we're most connected. And we're out there just playing, and I don't even know if we call plays. We get stops and we're out and we're running, and guys are flying. And whether I hit JC down the middle or Clint down the middle or Bogey or shooters for the threes, it's we're all just out there playing and having fun. And it's no play calls, but we're just out there enjoying the game. And I think that's when we're the most connected, to be honest with you.
And that's what Nate also said about John, that he just plays. And that's what he likes about him the most. Is that kind of how you see how he approaches the game? He just goes out there and plays?
Yeah, no, I mean, that's it. And I mean, like I just said, he's one of our biggest pieces to our team. And we don't even call anything for him. And he just knows how to find the ball. The ball's gonna find him either off the rim, and he's making plays on the defensive end. And if it's not a block, it's a high contest. And those don't show up in the stat sheet. And but we all as a team, and we all know as his brothers, we know what he brings to our team. So he's very important. Appreciate it.
What's going on, y'all? Good.
Zipper over your head.
You saw that? I didn't see which one she posted. With the it's debate, but don't make me do it now. Got the win too. What's going on, y'all?
Hey, John. Entering tonight, Nate had talked about, hopefully improving shot selection, not as many mid-range attempts as a team, just kind of attacking the basket, getting to the rim more. How do you feel like you work together as a team tonight and accomplish that?
The first thing, it always starts with moving the ball, swinging the ball from side to side. It's always hard to guard in this league. We have guys that can, contribute at a high level, and we just wanted to make sure that we were executing and putting guys in positions where they could execute and play their game. And we continue to do that tonight. And when we're playing that way, it's always easy to win.
6 assists for you tonight, which
Nice.
ties a career high.
Okay.
I know that in the past you've said that, creating and playmaking is something you want to do more of. Is that something that it was a conscious effort, or was it just those were the passes that were open to make? Both.
I definitely have a conscious effort to make the right play every time. Sometimes, I feel like it might be a score or a pass, but, tonight is a night where I felt like something was working, and I'm the type of guy that's going to, use the well until it dries. So, if that's how the night goes, and I'll keep passing the ball around.
Coming into tonight's game, did you feel like the ball movement was going well for you guys so far?
Well, but we want it to be better. As I said before, we have a lot of guys that can really contribute and really make an impact on the offensive end. So it's vital for us to just continue, as I said, to move the ball, make sure everybody touches the ball, that ball has energy, and it's easy to play like how we did tonight when everybody's touching the ball.
Coming into tonight, you guys led the league in mid-range attempts and second to last in three-point attempts. Do you feel like the shot profile for you guys has to improve?
Yeah, sometimes I feel like, if those are shots that are open, take the good shots, but obviously you don't want to have an overload of a lot of shots. You want to have a nice balance of everything, and you just want to score in all areas of the court equally. So sure.
John, how freeing was it to not deal with foul trouble tonight? And it's your first game, I think, since March that you didn't have a foul in a game.
Really, that's an incredible stat. It felt great, man. It's always nice to not have the whistle blown against you. It's nice to be able to help my team in a positive way and not get any stupid fouls. Obviously something I've been working on, trying to stay out of foul trouble, trying to help my team. So hopefully we can get a lot more of those.
I was going to ask a little bit about the foul trouble too, but I want to talk about just how important is it to get a win like this at home, especially knowing like 5 of the next 6 games are tough games on the road.
Yeah, coach always, puts emphasis on us to protect home court. I feel like we want to do that as well. We want to be comfortable in our arena. We want our fans to come in and, have that confidence in us that we're going to put on a show and get a win for them. And, it gives us confidence going back on the road, knowing that when we come back home, we have a place that we're comfortable going to war at. So it all plays into the journey.
If I can go back to the passing for a minute, with the 6 assists, a lot of them went to Clint Capella. Was that just something that was a read that was there tonight, or is it just sort of a sense of familiarity that's there in the second year that wasn't there in the first?
I feel like the first league is just big to big. I've been working on big to big passes, I feel like my whole life. So it's almost instinctual, and that's why I said, I try to play the right way and just make the right plays when they're there. And if, they're big steps up and, I have a tougher shot, I know I have a big fellow right down low who can finish the job. So as I said before, it's more so just reading the game and just letting the game flow and come to me in the best way I can. And tonight, CC was the benefactor, but I'm always looking for CC regardless. So,
switching to Zoom for a question from Sirat Sohi.
Hey, John, how's it going?
That's all right. How are you?
Good.
Sorry, I'm good. Let's make sure my do-rag is trying to straighten it out a little bit.
You got it. Coach
I'm listening to you.
mentioned. Sorry, you got okay. Coach mentioned before the game that you guys wanted to get you a little bit more involved in the offense, in making decisions. What exactly did you guys change?
Nothing, nothing at all really besides our mindset. That was really the biggest thing that we changed was our mindset, our approach to the game. How we looked at actions, how we attacked different seams. Obviously we just played this team. It was fresh in our mind. So we had a little bit more of opportunity to attack some fresh, film and work that we've been watching on this team. So
Next question from Cassidy Hubbard.
Hey, John. So the other day, Trey was talking about how the team, needs to understand how you guys are the hunted now, and are not the hunters anymore, and that people are, coming at you guys every night. How do you feel that message is getting across to the team, and how you're attacking being the hunted every night?
Yeah, it's something that we've almost been working for, right? Or it's almost a banner of a badge of honor or respect. When people are playing you with that respect, it means that they respect your abilities. I feel like obviously getting to the Eastern Conference Finals last year put a little bit of a target on our back, but as coach has been preaching and as we try to show, we play together. There are far and few teams who can compete with us. I feel like at a high level, but we just need to continue to play together and just play the right way, and everything else to take care of itself.
John, after the season opener, you said you want to be able to lead and help guys follow us. When you have games like tonight, is this kind of the example of what you want, what you mean by being a leader, or is it something different or something better?
No, this goes into it. It happens every day, but or the being a leader is everyday thing, all day thing. But these type of games sort of speak for themselves, right? Or gives you a insight of me actually wanting to play and going out and doing that on the court and playing with my teammates and finding the open guys and the right guys. I try to do it and I try to hope it becomes contagious on this team. And that's all I can really do.
Thank you, John.
Thank y'all.
Hey, Bogey, I know one of the biggest focuses for y'all as a team tonight was just establish that defensive presence and build your offense from there. Just what did you think about your defense as a team?
I mean, we talked about it this morning. You know, we obviously knew we played bad defense last couple of games, and we just talked about it. And it's always been about communication, you know, especially defensively. And I'm glad we played better tonight.
And then on the offensive side, I know ball movement was a really big thing. Don't just settle for shots, you know, maybe make the second, third, fourth pass. I mean, you look at the stat sheet, it worked out really well tonight, doing that, building that chemistry. Just what did you like from the offensive side and the swag that you guys kind of got back tonight?
You know, I've been playing this game for a while. So whenever as a team, you move the ball, everyone feels more confident, you know, and that's what everyone was trying to do tonight, I think. And, you know, this is only one game. I don't want the guys to go back to that, you know, ISO stuff again. And we'll see. I hope it'll work out.
This morning, Nate did mention that he felt like coming into tonight, there was a lot of settling going on offense. Did you feel like that's the case for you guys?
It was, you know, we have a couple of new guys, you know, and we try to, you know, play together. And obviously it always takes time with the new guys, but it's okay. You know, we're working on it. And as I said, from now on, I think it will be better.
How do you get, you know, the guys to believe in that mindset to not,
I mean, in NBA, you don't have that much time to work on it, you know, to be on a floor together. But in games and watching the tape, you know, talking in a meeting and be open about it. Simple.
Switching over to Zoom, got a question from Nemanja Staničić.
Ćao Bogi, pozdrav iz Beograda. Lepo je što ste povedali u ovako ranom terminu. Reci mi, prvo moram te pitam za ove nove dresove Atlante koji stvarno izgledaju fenomenalno, nova ova City Edition, na koga te možda nešto podsjeća i to kako se čine ti novi dresovi? I drugo, evo, došlo je do promene selektora, znaš sam, vratio se Karije, se možda čuo sa Karijem, jeste razgovarali i slično.
I should answer in Serbian, okay? That's okay with you. Pa da, mislim, nema šta ti odgovorim. Hvala na podršci, što ste ostali budni i vi iz Srbije i drago mi je da me pratite i da gledate i da nas bodrite. Što se tiče Karija, da, čuli smo se, razmenili smo poruke i pričat ćemo.
Važno, reci mi samo ovaj novi dres, ovaj City Edition, ne znam jesi vidio kako izgleda, mnogo mi sviđa kako izgleda, kako tebi deluje, na koga te možda podsjeća?
Pa, znaš, na Fener,
zato i kažem.
Da, na Fener.
Ne znam da li si video koja je majica u pitanju, ali mislio sam na nove dresove Atlante, ovaj City Edition, što izgleda što podsjeća na istoriju. To.
Dobro, ima žuta boja, pa onda podsjeća na Fener, ali odličan je dres.
Hvala ti.
Next question from Alexander Zijic.
I have one more question in Serbian. Zdravo Bogdane, čestitam na pobedi i 16 poena, 6 skokova, 6 asistencija, odlična utakmica. Sezona je izgleda počela jako dobro. Kako si zadovoljan? Kako ocenjuješ ovu utakmicu i svime što se dešava za sada u ovoj sezoni?
Pa dobro smo odigrali danas, onako prva kompletna utakmica od prvog do zadnjeg minuta i onako i u odbrani i u napadu smo igrali fenomenalno i onako išla je lopta, kružila je, možemo mi to bolje, ali eto, nadam se, kao što sam i rekao ovde, da ćemo nastaviti u ovom ritmu.
Anyone else? Okay. Kažem, čini mi se Atlanta dobra prija, da si se dobro snašao, uklopio i u ovoj sezoni i što očekuješ u sledećoj utakmici? Imate Brooklyn, a onda Utah Jazz, par jakih timova vas čeka.
Pa da, teška gostovanja, ali kao što sam rekao, mi treba brinemo o nama i da mi gradimo našu atmosferu ovde i mislim da imamo dovoljno kvaliteta da se usmerimo samo na nas, a da ne gledamo drugi.
Kako je sve u svemu, znači Hawks i Atlanta i sve i promjena sredine, jesi se uklopio, jesi ti osjećaš da si potpuno se prilagodio svemu?
A dobro, sad je ovo ko druga kuća već po sobom. Godinu dana je prošlo.
Da. Čestitam.
Thank you both.
Thank you. It's same questions, so same answers. Yeah, thank you.